So the primary focus of this exercise is aligning your ellipses to some arbitrary minor axis. The funnels exercise gives you a minor axis line. And of course, it gives you the curves along the side, but let's ignore that for a second. One of the main mistakes that students run into when doing this exercise is that they will just draw ellipses arbitrarily. And these ellipses are incorrect because the minor axis for these ellipses is not lining up with this central line. This one's actually not too far off. This one is quite far off. Sometimes you'll end up in a situation where you are actually keeping all of your ellipses aligned to one another, but not to your intended minor axis. So for example, some students may end up with something looking like which is wrong, because despite the fact that these ellipses are aligned to one another, their minor axis is more like this, instead of coming down this line. So instead, we want to make sure that we are splitting each ellipse into two equal symmetrical halves down their narrowest span. Something more like that. And of course, we are keeping those ellipses nice and tight together. And since there's two variations on this exercise, you may want to play with having the ellipses get wider and narrower as they move away from or towards the center of your minor axis line, but that is not necessary. It's an extra added level of complexity, which will come into play later on. But for now, if you're struggling with nailing the minor axis line, don't worry about it. But if you are confidently able to get your ellipses fairly closely aligned to the minor axis, then go for it. Try and spice it up a little bit, but only once you've gotten comfortable with this aspect of it.